Hey everyone, Carrie Beck here, Family eBiz, and I am super excited because we are starting something brand new today. So many of you have been asking questions about growing your list, making more sales, finding more subscribers, all those types of topics that you are really wanting to nail down, get it down this year so 2024 is the best year ever. Actually, you could make Q4, quarter four, which we started today, a great quarter. And we're going to go through the next 4 weeks talking about marketing strategies that you could use to actually find more subscribers, make more sales, everything in that area. So I'm super excited to be here. If you are, whether you're on the live or whether you are on watching the replay, because a few of you are like, I really want to watch this, but I'm picking up my granddaughter or whatever. No matter where you are watching this, I would love for you to leave a comment for me and tell me this. I ask this question every once in a while, and as you hear what I have to say today, you'll know why I'm asking it. But I would love to know if I can wave a magic wand in your business and make your business move forward, it would be just the perfect thing for your business. What would that be? What would that magic wand do for you? What is that one thing you feel like you need to be able to move forward to make more sales or to find new subscribers? What would that be? I would really love to know as well. So let me get this. I thought I had all my tech stuff going, but I guess I don't. There we go. So let's talk about this and be sure to stay to the end. I have a special thing that's only available this week. So be sure to stay to the end. It is something I really don't think you want to miss. Now, today we're going to talk about two main topics. The first one is marketing begins with your ideal customer or target audience. And some of y'all are like, Carrie, you have told me that before. And I'm like, you are right. But you know, one thing I think is important, I even did this today. We have been doing online marketing since about 2003. So I have a good feel for who my ideal customer is, my target audience. But I need to take a check. I need to review that every once in a while. So I think it's really important that even if you've done this before, it may be time to revisit it. Finding your audience real problems right now, not a year ago, but what is their problem right now? That is why I asked you the magic wand question. There's one thing you could do right now. Go to your group and say, if I could wave a magic wand and make your business successful, what would that magic wand do? And that can be, I could do that in the homeschool niche. I could do it here in this business niche. I could do that in the photography or the gardening or the mom or the whatever industry you are in, you can use the magic wand question. Why are we starting here? Let me just make sure you have the big picture of everything that's going on. If you don't know your audience, you can't communicate with them. You can't solve their problem because you don't know what their problem is, and you can't find the best customers. Some of you are like, I need better customers. All they want are freebies. Then you need to go find customers, not visitors, but paying customers. In order to do that, you need to know more about your ideal customer, about your target audience. So, what are you going to do this week? You're going to write a detailed profile. This is the beginning of every marketing plan that you need to do. You have got to know who you are talking to. So those things that you want to talk about, and I will tell you, I am working on this right now, even though I've been in business for over what, 20 years, um, because I'm fixing to start a new ad campaign, and I want to make sure I really understand. I don't want to pay for ads that are going in the wrong place. I don't want to be sending SEO. I don't want to be choosing keywords that are wrong. So I'm re-looking at all of this. I want to look at my demographics, male, female, ages, where do they live, what time season of life are they in. You should sit and write at least one paragraph, very detailed. It doesn't even have to be a paragraph. Let's say you write 20 bullet points about them. Do they take certain magazines? What kind of TV shows do they watch? How do they spend their leisure time? How do they spend their leisure money? What kind of preferences do they have? What is their behavior like? How many kids? How many pets? What all of those are different kinds of things. Then if you don't have an audience to poll or to survey, then I would encourage you to get into social groups, get into your Instagram, get into your Facebook. More than likely, you have a personal one, and you can begin to ask questions. All right. You can survey and poll your current existing audience and see what that's like, but go and pay attention to what people are saying. Get on some of the gurus in your audience and find out what they're talking about and read the comments, read their responses. You're not going to go grab those people and send them to your website. You're researching. And if you're not sure where to get it, go look at someone that you respect in your industry and see what the comments are and see what people are saying to them and use that as some of your research as well. Keep a list, make a Google Doc that keeps all of this information. So you ask your current audience the magic wand question, or throw out a survey, or use a Google form or a poll. And if you don't have an audience already, then go and start to look and do some research in social media, and Facebook and Instagram are two great, easy places to be able to do that. So you want to have a detailed listing. One of the best, and one of the reasons is you want to take that research because you want to get the best customers. Some of y'all, I know your problem is you want the best customers. You don't want these people that are just tire kickers, that just run you ragged with all their problems and they don't spend any money. All right. And then you want to take the best customers and you want to tailor your messages, your images, your copywriting, your sales page, your emails, your social posts. You want to do all of it so it resonates with your buyer, with your ideal customer. One thing I really encourage you to do is keep phrases that they use. Write down the phrases and then use those phrases in your email. Use those phrases on your sales page. This can improve, it'll help you refocus your marketing. I will tell you right now, everything I am telling you right now, I did this morning. I sent an email out. If you haven't gotten the email, it said, want to work together, because I seriously am looking for some people from Family eBiz that I could work with, especially in the next week or two. I need you. And so I went through and read through in our Facebook group some of the concerns, some of their issues, what were the magic wand questions, and I rewrote my email based on the phrases, the vocabulary that you gave me, not Chat GPT, because I did go to Chat GPT this weekend. I changed it all to what you said. Because, and I'm just telling you, y'all are going, well, I don't want to do it because Carrie is using my words. No, because but you should be following this as an example. Because if you are reading an email from me and you read vocabulary, you read a phrase that you actually wrote to me in an email, in a poll, in a question on Facebook or Instagram, you're thinking, oh, she's talking to me. I was just listening on the way home from my grandkids, a um a podcast on Facebook ads, and she was talking about when you use the vocabulary that your customers use, they're going to think, "Oh, she's talking to me. That is my problem." And so that is what we want to do. Keep a list of phrases that they are actually using and rewrite some of your emails maybe. Then when you arrive, so that's first thing. That's how we're going to use this research. I'm showing you things you can do. Three things. Number one, use the vocabulary, the phrases, and tailor your messages using what they write. Number two, when you write your email, your social post, or ad, you are writing to one person. You're not writing to a big group. I try to imagine, I know some of you, I know some of my homeschool moms, when I get ready to write, especially an important email, not just a listing of, what we have to offer this week or something, but when I am trying to communicate a message, I imagine a person that I know personally in that market, and I write the email as if I were writing them a direct letter. You are writing to a person, not a group. You're writing a social post as if you're writing a DM to a person, not the big group. All right. So, number one, use their vocabulary and their phrases. Number two, write to one person. Number three, find their problem and solve it with your lead magnet. We're going to talk more about that next week because we're going to dive into marketing funnels, sales funnels. All you people that have been telling me, I need to find more subscribers and make more sales, then you may need to go back and look at your funnel. All right. So today we're talking about we got to find out what their problem is before we can find the right people. And you definitely want to find the right people. So what do we do with them? We use the vocabulary and we're going to write to one person and then we're going to create a lead magnet that solves their problem. I'm in the process of doing this with Family eBiz because I really only have one or two lead magnets and I'm going to create a new one for October. And today's October 2nd, so it will be available this week. So remember your lead magnet is a freebie. And we'll talk about follow up and funnels and sales and all of that next week. We're just solving their problem. What are some things you can do? What I'm going to do is the easiest one. I'm going to make a PDF. I'm going to make a checklist that will solve some of your problems. And I will talk about that. This is not the checklist, but if I wanted to, I could make this one too, a lead magnet checklist. What are some things? You could do a PDF. Just go to Canva, find the PDF, the checklist, the printable, the ebook, the whatever. Plop your information in there. It'll look professional. So PDFs are easy. Podcast or an audio that you can offer to them. It can be a one-time audio that will solve their problem, maybe just a 10-minute quick win. Your lead magnet should be a quick win. Quick win. Number three, maybe a video, like if you're watching this on YouTube or on Facebook, and it should be a quick win. Hopefully, when you are finished with this, it will be less than, I was looking at my timer, less than 15 minutes. Quick win. Mini course. I do a 3-day mini course in my homeschool one, how to simplify homeschool. A challenge is going to be more involved, a boot camp, a webinar. Those are still lead magnets, a little more involved. If you're just getting started, I would encourage you to get a free account with Canva, make it PDFs, easy to deliver, put it in Google Drive, and deliver it that way. Next week, I will be talking about sales funnels, marketing strategies that you can use in your sales funnel. We want to refocus your strategies so you get more subscribers and more sales. We want to move your people from being free to paid. And I'm going to talk about that next week. So you need to go through your homework today. This week is to describe in as much detail as possible your ideal customer. If you're not, spend the week researching groups or people that you follow and look in their comments and see what kind of comments they're getting from their clients, and they will be similar to ones that you would want as well. Then you are going to use that vocabulary in your marketing, your copywriting. You're going to write to one person and then you're going to solve their problem with a lead magnet. Some of you already have some of that, but that's what we want to do over the next week. We'll talk about how to use that next week. Now, before I leave this morning, I sent you an email. I truly want to work with some of you. Some of you may not be able to. I've had this idea since about June, and I finally pulled the trigger in August. I started visiting with some of you about what your problems were, and I pulled the trigger even more today. By the end of October, I am going to host an online event, and it will be all about, I'm leaning towards list building and sales funnels. How do you make money from your list? And how do we get more traffic? How do we grow our list? How do we get more subscribers? It will be only 2 days, not a whole week. You don't have that much time. And not only that, one thing that is really important to me is that you have time to implement. You know what happens? We go and we listen all day for 2 days, and then we have this long list and we can't get it done. We listen, we got a good list of what to do, but we don't have time to do it. This, I'm still working on it. Still, this week is the schedule. I'm trying to work it through. I am working on creating an event that will include experts with actionable items to help you. And then we will also have time for you to put it into practice. You will have time during those 2 days to come up with your marketing strategies. You will implement it. You may probably even have time to write your emails and put them in your email service provider. We are talking get her done. This is a get it done workshop. I've decided the name, and some of y'all help me with the name, Path to Profits, List Building and Marketing Funnels for Real Results, something to that effect. I'm still working on it. I need you. And if you are willing to help me plan this thing, give me your feedback on exactly how we'll do it, how much time you need for implementation, some of the topics that we will cover. I am going to do something for you just this week. I'm thinking that during the summit, those 2 days, you can join us. I'm thinking the price will be about $57 because this is going to be important, and you should be able to make that money back instantly. Well, I would say within a month. But if you will join me as a charter delegate, charter meaning this is the first time we've ever done it, and you're going to be a delegate in our group, charter delegate, I'm going to give it to you for less than half price this week only. All right, for $27, 2 days completely. Now, I don't have a sales page. I don't have any of that. All you need to do is send me a DM here on Facebook or YouTube. Send me a DM, leave a comment wherever you're listening to it. Let me know you're interested, and I'll send you some information. Again, I don't have a web page for you to go read all about it. I am telling you what we're doing, but I need your help to be able to pull this all together. And because you will help me, then I'm going to give it to you at a special price right now before we open it up to the public. So I'm super excited. I think this is such a huge need. And I just want to thank you for being part of our group. Let me know if this is interesting to you. Thanks for spending time with me. I am Carrie back with Family eBiz. We'll talk to you next time.